Okay, so picking up after a night of, I would say rest, but interesting visions of sleep, our party awakens to the luminous mushroom cavern that they have rested with the Sovereign. Having cleared out and disrupted as much as they can through the cave, what lies ahead of them is, according to Ghost, an awaiting, or at least an alert, Lafons. Unknowing what the device is in the bag of holding and ready to stop whatever this ritual or commune is. Everyone wakes up fully rested, spell slots back, hit points back, as the Myconids kind of put down their shelter and go about their business. Puck and Ghost, you awake to Molokov and Hera finishing up their rest. And I would like to know if there's anything you would like to do before heading into the Moon Mother's cavern. I'll say as well, as you awaken, the moonstone rocks around you seem to be humming a little bit. They seem to be giving a bit of more of a glow than they were the day before. It seems like the cave almost is vibrating on a micro scale.
Ooh. I would like to avoid paying attention to that for 10 minutes and identify a pouch of sleeping spores.
Sure. You pull it out. Did you grab one pouch or did you grab it off everyone? 4 pouches.
I have 3.
Oh, 3, sure. You open one up and you kind of pull out your devices or whatever they may be and take, little samples as such.
Little spoon.
Yep. Put it under a lens. Flick it in and adjust it. Can you give me an Arcana check, please?
Oh, I can. That's pretty good. +7, 22.
22. So you identify it as sleeping powder, sleeping dust, whatever it may be, when applied to a creature or thrown at a creature. It will need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15. If it fails, it falls unconscious for 1 minute. The Arcana check allows you to see that this is ground up moonstone. Very fine, and seems to have some sort of like, the best way to describe it is if you just took a rock off the wall now and ground it up, it probably wouldn't have the exact same properties. It seems like it has been refined by a creature that may be residing in here. And upon discovering that, it's what's the best word to describe it? Maybe it could be used as an antibody for the creature that produced this dust, having the opposite effect of rendering it unconscious.
I see. That's very interesting.
I mean, with an over 20 Arcana check, like, you've identified that it is sleeping dust, but you kind of see that these properties kind of, it seems very fine. It seems almost not of this world, but it definitely has an effect, and an opposite effect when used correctly.
Good to know. Ghost is just sitting there poring over with his little Da Vinci Codex type device, and kind of stops and gives a curious look and Well, plan C, I guess. Wraps him up, tucks him away into his belt.
Very nice. You also goes kind of like nodding to him, talking to himself, and putting stuff away. Is anyone else doing anything to prepare themselves?
I'll probably just sort of go up and stand a bit closer to the Molotov. That we've sort of lost that little bit of an element of surprise. We'll probably be just being a little bit more cautious and do the classic. Almost start muttering to myself, and I'll make like a copy, sort of Molokov's armor, and sort of push it into myself. Just do classic mage armor in the morning.
Very good choice.
Sort of want to need all the help we can get.
Speaking of which, Puck will pull out one of the poison resistance potions that we all got. Is there something we should take before we head in? Can't hurt.
It's a good idea.
That's using your brain.
I also, from our Makinet friends, prepared some of these, and I'll give you all a mushroom each, which will give you guys 3 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
I'm going to take both of those things.
We love a temp.
Well, I guess before we go in, are we planning on heading straight in?
I believe it's the last cave left.
Does anyone have anything else left to do?
Hold on. I sort of look between between here and Malikov. I have something for either of you, but I've only got enough juice to charge one of them.
You're 3 steps ahead. You're just pull back. What?
I pull out 2 items. One you've seen before here. I've given it to you before. It's a headband. I could give you the Mind Sharpener infusion, which, whenever you fail a con save to maintain concentration, you can use your reaction to succeed instead. Has 4 charges of that.
Ooh.
Or there's a rune I can put on your armor, Malikov, where you can expend a charge to add your intelligence to a strength check or strength saving throw, and use your reaction if you would be knocked prone to not be knocked prone.
I reckon this. Honestly, I think the spells one sounds better. I like Hera not dropping what she's trying to do. I've seen it go
Yeah.
wrong halfway.
So do I. Still wearing that ring, right?
Hey.
Keep it on, and wear this too.
Bit snug over your head.
So yeah, we'll do that. So I will lose my bag of holding for the day.
Copy that.
How do I? Once I
Is
figure
there
out
a
how to
way?
do that on D&D Beyond.
Sure.
Is there a way I can put it on my D&D so I can remember it? Or is
I don't think it's an actual item, annoyingly. Oh, you know what? It might be at this point.
just
yeah.
Maybe I'll.
Look at us learning things about D&D Beyond because we finally decided to share our class abilities. It's called a Mind Sharpener infusion. No, it's not on items.
That's okay.
Maybe just take a note on your phone or something.
I'm not even sure how to like actually manage the infusions. I have to figure that out at some point.
No worries.
It's I think it features. I don't know. Oh Jesus, you're right.
I know, yeah, it was somewhere
I
at some
remember.
point. But
I remember
I
every time
found
I
it,
find. I
found it,
remember for it.
found it.
It's fine. I've got a fluffy head sweatband on.
This game is not sponsored by.
Okay. I suppose yeah. I'll drink some potion as well.
I will also drink a poison resist potion.
Resistance to So,
Well, if we're drinking that, I guess this is an hour, so let's move.
Yeah, we have 2 of them, right?
We do.
I have 3. Now I have 2 if I drink one. But yeah,
I have
look,
apparently 3 potions of lightning resistance. I don't know what
that's handy.
for when.
But when the
We make
thunderstorm
white lightning.
comes,
I've got one of those. I think we got them when we headed into the wastes or something like that.
Oh yeah.
possibly.
Oh no, because I think it was something to do with the lightning rail.
Yeah.
They add them to.
When Hera pressed the red button.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
bought them as cautionary.
yeah.
All right.
Wait, who are we drinking with?
So as you kind of all prep and pop potions and pop mushrooms and get ready for a good time, the Sovereign will move slightly and kind of you'll all feel that fuzz on the back of your necks as he starts to talk to you through your minds. And he says something along the lines of, "Thank you for restoring power to our kind, but the job is not done yet. Rid us of this virus. Rid us of this infection, and we will help you." And he kind of leans his head back, kind of exposing his neck, and gives out almost a low drone that starts to echo through the caverns. And you see all the sprouts in the cavern just start to like move and glow. And as that drone carries on, you hear from down the corridor sounds of conflict. What? What? As the mushrooms march forward in front of you. As he finishes that drone, you see him sink into the rocks, and you see the life kind of just fade out from the Sovereign as he has given out his last call of his reign. And you feel the power behind you too, of doing something as a last stand.
Well, let's earn that. And let's stop that bastard.
Like the last time, yeah? Getting real sick of that shiny headed motherfucker. Let's
Right.
do it.
Tips down the mask, starts walking down the corridor.
Sits down the mask, starts walking down the corridor. As you do, you feel the stone around you almost vibrating in step with you as you hear the sounds of spells flinging and combat ensuing. You pick up the pace a little bit, and as this cavern kind of dips, it also seems to be rising at the same time. You feel the sense of direction start to become lost upon yourselves before you round a corner and almost to like an antechamber before the main cavern, you see adult myconids taller than the sprouts you encountered before, almost broad-shouldered, going head to head with, I believe Puck saw one of these draconians earlier on holding the prisoners. Very slender, golden light with magic coming out of their hands as they fight each other. And whether you choose to help or not, can I get everyone to roll initiative?
Can I have, as we entered into the cavern, pulled out the Gem of True Seeing and knocked up a charge?
Absolutely.
Good first roll.
Oh, yep, that's not cocked, is it? Alright. I can work with that.
So yeah, each of these guys like going hand to hand with each other. The draconians are casting spells, and the the myconids are like launching spores at them. As you see a entranceway at the bottom of the cavern down there. So initiative rolls, please. Ghost.
16.
Hera.
13.
Puck.
19.
Envy doesn't get one. Molokov.
The best Molotov can get at 21.
21. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Actual 20.
Don't use them all at once.
Yeah.
Actually, no, maybe do. Yeah. All the natural 20s, please.
Okay, so Molokov at the top of the round. You round the corner, and the water is not difficult terrain or anything. It's kind of just running through the cave. But you do see that it dips down a little bit, and on each of the platforms is a combat ensuing. What would you like to do?
And you said there was where was the opening? Sorry, I think I missed.
So you're heading south.
we just
Yeah.
Right.
So the door at the south kind of looks like it opens up into you see purple glow and almost like what is it, like when oil reflects on the ceiling, like that kind of light is happening from below. And it also appears, just for context, that these draconian shapeshifters were heading out. It almost like they've been given instruction to go get reinforcements or go get the sleepers or act, and then the myconids have met them head on. If we can imagine, off in the distance and off to the sides, like little sprouts are like overrunning a guy, and then over the other side, a draconian, is just blasting a myconid to shreds. Like that's all happening around, but these like the main combats.
Yeah. All right. Well, I believe that. So if there's no movement in those dips, can I run up to this guy and almost as part of my initial shield, I'm going to try and knock him prone, almost trying to like drag him down into the water.
Sure.
So I believe it's contested athletics.
Athletics, that'll just be a strength for him. Okay, not bad.
The 15 total on
It's
there.
14 total on this side. So what, he gets knocked prone?
He just gets knocked prone. And since he's a little further down to my level, I'm going to take 2 swings at him.
Nice.
Which will be an advantage because he's prone.
It's almost like these work together.
That's like a 26.
Oh, that'll hit for sure.
For 7 points of thunder damage.
7 points of thunder damage, nice.
And 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 7 points of thunder damage.
Very nice. 2 strikes on this guy on the ground, and he reels back, realizing that there are people coming in from this side as well. He doesn't really get a chance to yell out, though, as you kind of knock him twice in the face.
Lovely. That'll be all.
Nice. Puck, you're up.
Yeah, okay. Puck is going to set off following the example. So the guy's prone, but basically Puck's going to run to the edge of the water to there with 30 feet of movement and then spring off using his boots thematically, but using his bonus action to dash. And he's going to leap and sort of just very cat-like bounce off the top of Molokov and come down with the rapier on top of this guy and then end up on the other side.
Nice. Go for attack.
That is a modified 20 to hit.
Nice. Go for damage.
Cool. I will use my sneak attack damage on this.
Oh, yes.
All right, so that is 16 plus 5, 21 points of piercing.
21 points. Nice.
And I'm going to use Whales from the Grave to hit this guy down here
Oh, perfect.
with, I think it's 2d6. Yeah, 2d6 necrotic. Only 3 points.
Nice. As he gets like hit in the face by Molokov, and then suddenly this little halfling dives across, stabs him with a rapier. He gives out like a little yelp, and as he does, the green energy just flicks over and takes some damage off this guy. Nice turn. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Ghost, you're up with Hera coming up.
Wonderful. I will hop on Envy's back.
Nice.
Use half my movement to do so, and proceed to move forward. The first thing I'm going to do is take a good beat of the scenario of the room and see if there's anything I can see that is unseen.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Normalize. Oh, good start. I think my perception's only a +1. Yep. 19.
19. As you look around, you get the sense that these myconids are almost having a little bit of fun with this, and they're stretching as they have just almost broken some unseen shackles, giving you the sense that if you had gone down this way without the collarbone, you would be playing everything in this room. And as they do break the shackles, and they're kind of like lumbering over these draconians, you do get the sense kind of out the corner of your eye, and you quickly move the lens round. Nothing is mechanically in this room, but something is scratching at the edges of your true sight.
Something that gives me concern or feels like it's allied?
A concern, but also not that it's going to appear. It's kind of like, oh, there's a presence coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm getting that now. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. So not much to do. Except to join the fray myself. So we'll give Envy a kick on the hindquarters and use the dash action,
Very nice.
which is her action, the bonus action for me. And I'll run all the way forward up here and turn my attention to the draconian that both Puck and Molokov are fighting, and there's that red flash behind my eyes. I'll give it a mind sliver
Oh, very nice.
attack. So it's an intelligence saving throw.
To the one in the fray, in the middle of all
Yes.
of them? Yep. Intelligence saving throw. Oh, that's very good. So that's an 18 on the dice for a 24 total.
Oh yeah, that's a pass. So I pull out my gun, and that's where my turn ends.
Nice. Nice. All right. That brings us to the Myconids' turn. And they are going to wreck some shit. So they're all going to... The one next to you is going to try just punch the one on the ground. Not as good a roll as you guys, as he just kind of like starts laying him into him, but the hits aren't really doing much damage.
Oh, he's prone, so you better roll at advantage.
Oh, yes, good.
Use that advantage if it makes a difference.
Not a difference. Better number, but not a difference. And then the others are going to try and pacify the ones next to them. So it's a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Right, 2 pass, 1 fails. So this guy here is unconscious. This one here. And then these 2 survive the attack. So that is their turn. Here, you're up. With the Draconians coming up last.
So I'm going to. Uh, yeah. So this guy's pacified.
He's stunned for a minute.
He's stunned for a minute. In that case, I'll pull out the wand. And I'm just going to cast a chill touch at this guy down here.
Nice.
Um,
Is that that's an attack roll, right?
It is, yeah. Just sort of running up, seeing the fray of the battle, the spores going off over there, and just seeing one sort of standing cast out to him. It's a 16 to hit.
16 will hit. As he kind of like is fighting with this Myconid and casts off one of his like little eldritch spells, and then the chill touch comes in from the left and go for damage.
That's going to be 8 necrotic damage.
8 damage. Takes its attention and kind of like turns up to you, deciding who to go against next turn.
Cool. No bonus actions. Move to my end step and pass turn there.
Nice. Move to your step. Nice. Okay, let's start from top to bottom. This guy is going to use half his movement to stand up. Because that's not a good time on the ground there. And he's going to range spell. He's going to almost just encapsulate his hands in some arcane magic. It's a melee attack, no spell, and just rip out at Molokov. So that's going to be 3 attacks. So we've got an 8, we've got a 21, and we've got a 16.
The 21 will hit.
21 will hit. 8 points of slashing damage. As it kind of like looks up at you and crashes against your armor twice, and then just catches under your chin and rips out a chunk of fur. But that is him done. And then this guy's stunned, and then these 2 are just going to... Tell you what, the bottom guy's going to try and claw his way at this Myconid. So 1 hits for 8 points of damage. This Myconid looks a little bit hurt now. They're not as strong as they can put out punches, they can't take them as much. But this guy is going to attempt to cast an energy ray at Hera at disadvantage as he's kind of being a bit distracted. Disadvantage plus, so 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll still hit.
That is 6 points of force damage. As he kind of pushes the mic in and off him for a second, reaches out to you and sends out an energy beam. But that's them done. Molokov, you're up with Puck on deck.
Lovely. All right. Well, I guess since this one's still up and about, I'm just gonna keep swinging at him. For a 14 to hit.
That'll hit. Oh, sorry, 14 will not hit. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, didn't think so. and a 13. So none of those are going to hit.
Now that he's standing up, he
Um,
kind of is a bit quicker on his feet and kind of parries you off.
And since I lost my last temp HP, I will click the runes of light on the armor and give myself some more temp HP.
Nice. As he is parrying off your attacks, you hit the button and whoop. Anything else?
That'll be all.
All right, Puckster.
Can you just move me like a little, I guess, on the southern side of him? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, Puck, you're up.
I guess I'll mirror that and move up just to get flanking advantage.
Nice. As you kind of both like start circling this guy.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to make an attack with the rapier again.
Nice.
That's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
He's pretty hurt. I'm not going to sneak attack on this. So I'll roll my damage. That's not bad. That is 12 points of piercing.
12 points. As you round and mirror Molokov, and this thing is following Molokov around, you just come up and he is down.
Great. Puck is going to start moving. So he's already moved 5. Get to there, and I'm going to shoot at this guy.
Sure.
And I will use the sneak attack on this, provided it hits. That's pretty good. That's an 18 on the dice.
18 will hit.
All right, and then plus sneak attack.
You come in the line of the residents of the force beam that just got shot out.
Yeah. That's 17 points of piercing.
Oh, good shot.
Or 17 points of damage total.
Yep.
And I think he's just a little bit too far. Yeah, I can't do Wales from the grave. So that's my action and my bonus action and my movement. So I'm done.
Nice. Ghost.
Nice. I sort of saw the attack on Harahap and I look back and say, "You good?" And then turn forward, kick off the back of Envy and give her a slap on the butt. And she'll charge forward. Yeah. Charge forward to this fellow over here.
Oh, sure.
As I kick off and land, I raise my pistol and I fire my last remaining round at the stunned one.
Okay.
And Envy will take a bite attack as well, but I'll do my attack first.
Cool.
Anytime to crit, it would be now. Ooh,
Is it when they're stunned, it's auto crit, or is that just melee?
melee is auto crit.
Yep.
Oh, stunned. Do I have advantage on the attack roll?
Let's say you do. Go for it.
That'd be really helpful because that was a 6 on the dice. And that's not much better, but it might be enough. 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Wonderful. 10. Shit. That's long gone. Roll the other one. That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And Envy's making a bite attack.
And this will be a auto crit.
Auto crit. If it hits. Yeah, it hits. 20 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
So it'll do 8 plus 7 plus 3. So 16, 15, 18 points of force damage.
Nice. Envy just chomps down on this creature that can't really respond.
Woo! And yeah, I think that's where I'll remain. I'll take one step to my left so I can be a bit more centered on the field.
Nice. Like it. Alright, Myconids. This one's going to attack the stun guy. Definitely. Nice. Between Envy and this Myconid, they just start tearing this guy to shreds as he goes down. And the other two are going to try and pacify again, I guess. unsuccessfully. All right, Harry, you're up.
Okay. First, I'll just pull myself up a bit closer. And yeah, I'm just going to cast a ray of sickness. No, I think I'll just do another chill touch at this guy again.
Nice.
It's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit. Give damage.
8 again.
Very nice.
Hey. Necrotic damage.
Gets hit again. He's not happy about it.
I will use my feline agility just to back myself up behind Molokov.
Sure.
But that'll be all.
All right. These two remaining are going to let out some blasts of force. One's going to go at Puck, one's going to go at Ghost. They're going to be at disadvantage as they're still in combat. So, Puck. Oh, one was a natural 20, goddamn. 16.
A 16 misses.
16 misses. The blast of force goes right past your head. Ghost. 15.
I'm glad you rolled a 15 and not a 16 again.
Oh.
That misses.
These blasts are just whizzing past you, but that is their turn. Molotov,
So
you're
just
up.
some hair
Yeah.
on the side.
Your gun has that like smoke coil and it just goes through it and leaves that little air turbine thing. Molotov, you're up.
Lovely. I think Molokov just keeps on keeping on. I'm going to charge. Oh, God. Roll 20 on the phone is not great.
I can move if you want me to.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to run at the dude south of me, sort of southeast of me. And yeah, I'm going to charge it and shield first, try and knock him prone.
Yep, go for it. Contested.
Contested athletics. Oh, that's not great. It's a total of 10 for me.
That's a 15 for me. You run in and he kind of just grounds his feet and you just clash against him.
I will still take 2 swings at him.
Go for it.
We have a 14 and a 25.
25 will hit. Go for damage.
10 points of thunder damage.
Oh, very nice.
That'll be all.
All right, Puck.
Cool. I guess I'll just, might as well go all the way around, get some flanking action, and stabby stab.
Nice. Go for it.
Sorry, there we go. 25.
That'll hit.
And then plus a sneak attack.
You know where to poke him.
That 12, 20 points. Oh no, so 20 plus 5, so 25 points of piercing.
Nice.
Plus,
yeah,
yep.
you take him out.
Great, and just got to measure the distance. Yeah, cool. I will
Oh,
hit that
nice.
with the Wales from the grave. It's 2d6. That is 10 points piercing
good.
of necrotic. Sorry.
Good hit.
And then I'm going to shoot him with my crossbow.
Nice.
18 to hit for 10 points total of piercing. Yep.
Another 10 points. As the whales kind of hit him, the Myconid kind of like is a little bit confused what's going on, but then that clears your path for your arrow as it just stabs into him. He's still standing though.
Yep. That's all I can do. That's me.
All right, Ghost.
Take a page out of Puck's book, put the gun back in its holster, pull my light crossbow out, steady aim. Well, what I think is steady aim.
Yeah.
Take a shot down at the one far south.
Shaking.
Not used to the sights. That is going to be an 18 to hit
18 will definitely hit.
for 10 points of piercing damage.
A lot of 10s going around on this one.
Oh, sorry, not 10. No. 8. 8 points of piercing
8
damage.
points. All good.
Along with a... And Heavy's going to jump in there. Come on, can you make it? Yeah, you can.
Very nice.
Hair off a leg. For a 19 to hit.
That'll hit. Go for damage.
6 points of force damage.
Very nice. Yeah, it bites into his leg. It's trying to get out of it.
And I try to figure out how to reload my crossbow again.
Yeah, sure.
It's been a while.
Hera, as the Myconids are kind of fighting off to the side, they try to do some damage on this last guy. We'll just go straight to Hera.
Unmute myself quickly. Just sort of see that we're sort of pushing ahead now. Move myself down, center myself up with this guy. Yeah, I think I will just do another chill touch against him.
Sure.
Sort of. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
15. He's kind of aware that he's getting closed in on now and dodges out of the way of your spell as it
Yeah.
fizzles out.
Ah, fuck. I suppose it's pretty much all my movement. Yeah, I'll just be approaching him. That's probably all I got.
Nice. Back up to the top. Sorry. He'll take a turn. For sure. He's going to go 3 claw attacks against Envy.
Okay.
We've got a 13 and a 16. And a 3.
Well, a 3 hits. I'm kidding. AC 15, so 1 hit.
1 hits. That's 7 points of slashing damage. And that is his turn. As he will... Yeah, you know what? He's going to attempt the old run back. So go for opportunities if you wish.
Oh, no. You stay. You can grapple as an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, go on. It's an action, I guess.
Try and grab an ankle.
Yeah.
That's an alternative attack.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling strength, right?
Oh, it was on a 20 and then rolled off at 3.
I bet that. I'm
For a
a
total of 4.
on the dice. Yeah.
Get yourself
12.
back up there. Turns around and then the jaws just clamp down and he kind of almost twists his ankle at the same time. Starts coming back and starts scratching against Envy, but we'll go up to Molokov for his turn.
I don't think I have the movement to quite get to him, so I think I'm just gonna sort of walk as far as I can go.
30 feet will
lifting
get
my
you.
shield.
30 feet will get you there.
Sorry. Oh, does it actually get me to him?
Yep.
Oh, brilliant. In that case, I will just swing at him as normal then.
Nice. You kind of run up in between this Envy and this Myconid soldier and join the ranks.
So it's an 18 and a 19.
They will both hit.
Love. Total 18 thunder damage.
Nice. You come in between these two and just uppercut this guy. And as he kind of like does the he goes down, taking us out of initiative for this room. As you take down this final guy and he lands on the ground, you feel a drone go through the cavern as the Myconids all start overthrowing any shapeshifters around the place. They kind of almost do the what is it, one of the zombie movies where they just kind of 1,000 of them just overcrawl one of the draconians. As they start falling, it seems like they are getting control of the caves. But as that drone rings out to the south, you just see a purple glow rise up and go down, rise up and go down. It seems like something is happening further south.
Onward.
Yeah, let's get a wriggle on.
I clutch my holy symbol beneath my arm, or just where it is, and I just say a quick prayer, thinking of the Myconid King.
Sure.
Very, very traditional, sort of, what is it called when you have pray for someone that's dead, like a grieving rite or a passing rite,
Uh-huh.
and then quickly move forward with everyone else.
Okay, give me 1 second. As you enter...
Oh,
there it is.
guys, we didn't sort out who has the bag of holding with the antidote in it.
You can decide now.
Who
Can't be-
probably should be a frontliner.
As you kind of catch your
They
breaths
should've.
from this combat.
Mm.
I think it should be someone who's going to be in the thick of it. No?
I suppose that's me.
We'll say it's with Molokov. You can choose to pass it off to people as you see fit.
Yeah. I like that idea.
I'm almost in two minds about the front because what if the Moon Mother is incapacitated to the side? The fight might be over here, and someone could sneak. Perhaps you, Buck, sneak off at some point and try and help her.
I'm happy to take it. I can also kind of get out of combat. I can disengage very easily. So I can take it. You can always pass it back.
Yes.
I've seen this room, DM. I would have had that flash of it through the connection with the Fonz.
You saw a very close up of the room.
Yeah, right. And was the Moon Mother sort of wrapped in center, or did it seem like she was further off?
You could see in the same vision a arc or archway / portal, and the Moon Mother quite close to it.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so if Puck wants to take it, he does have quite a lot of movement. We can say that you've got it for now, as Vargir kind of hands off the bag of holding to you. Remember as well, you do have that one advantage that you can use as your support from the shadows. So, as you move through this kind of almost like tiny little, short tunnel, you run forward and are met with a gust of wind as you enter into a cavern that is both wider, taller, and deeper than makes sense in the middle of this mountain. You see the rocks in front of you leading up, floating in the middle of this cavern. It seems like they have no bottom under it. It's almost like this cavern is the stuff of dreams. Atop the cavern, moving up the cavern, you see creatures that you encountered in the throne room of New Throne, crouching over, winged, snarling with daggers, as these assassins that Puck generously put to sleep through a portal have now awoken and are standing guard. Continuing up into the main rock that is in the center of this cave, you see two shadowy figures with gaping red mouths, almost like they are the stuff of nightmares. And in the center of this platform, you see a draconian that it resembles half an elf as well, bald head with scaly skin, almost like it hasn't decided what to put itself as LaFons finishes reading the bottom of the page and looks up. We can kind of get the camera that like kind of, you know, zooms in as he turns and sees you guys entering the cave. He calls out and as it echoes around, you try to interrupt me. You try to make us fail. But don't worry, he will be here soon, and his dream will become your nightmare. As 4 dragon shards start to spark as you see this.
Oh, that's so cool.
What?
And the 3 pictures are in Discord of what you see. So as this kind of happens, you know, it does the video game thing, is it like it goes past the assassins, past these weird aberrations, and to LaFons as he looks back to you, and then it zooms out showing the path that you need to take as he snaps shut this book and goes to go into action. So I'm going to need a new initiative roll.
Yeah, you are.
Notably though, there is no large beast in this room.
That's what I was trying to keep an eye out for. There's an awfully big gate, though.
Yes, now, so a note is that that's not on at the moment. It's an empty gate. You can see through to the cave on the other side.
Okay. So the 4 crystals are charging.
Yep, so these are
But
the
there's no
crystals
gate
here.
there. Yeah.
They seem to be sparking, but it seems like they have not done anything yet. The chains going up to the ceiling are there, but they kind of go off into the distance. You can't really see them, and there are little rocks floating around.
Okay.
I will just add all you guys onto turn order. Okay, so let's go Ghost.
14.
Hey, not bad, Molokov.
Also 14.
Cool. So you guys can take your turns simultaneously. We're trying that out. You can interchange them. You can do it one after the other, whatever you want. Hera.
The artificer's
That's a
plan.
10.
That's a 10, and Puck.
17.
17. Right, we've got the assassins coming in at an 11. The Dream Eaters coming in.
Oh,
Oh, God.
one more time?
At a 12. And LaFons himself coming in at a 9. Not a bad mix, to be honest. Not a bad mix. Okay. So let me just bring up the right people. Okay, Puck, you're up first.
Right. Are these levels any kind of difficult terrain to get up anything, or is it all just sort of basic?
Let's see. So 5, yeah, any of these ledges and stuff are 5 feet, so just treat it as normal.
As a normal square? Yep.
But these platforms are a distance away.
Yeah, okay.
The stairs are 5 foot each. Yeah, but you've just got to kind of go up on that diagonal.
Yeah, no, cool, all good. That makes sense.
This one here I would say that's like 20 feet high.
Okay. I'm going to turn around to my companions. Are we trying to get through to the other side? And then I'm going to take off, I guess. I'll move 30 feet to there, and then I will... Everyone's so spread out. Yeah, all right. So 30 feet to there. I'm going to... problem is I can go too far, and then I'll just be up shit creek. I'm gonna shoot the guy on my left.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you know it's common courtesy to only send your minions one at a time?
I think he could probably take it one at a time, but not all at once. He's going to... Oh, do these guys have wings?
They do.
Okay, cool. I'm going to bonus action steady aim and shoot this guy with my hand crossbow.
Sure.
That is a 22 to hit.
That'll definitely hurt.
And then with sneak attack damage, that is only 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. That's a good hit. You see that these guys are not the strongest frontline soldiers. They are more built for assassinating and skulking as your crossbow bolt rips through one of its wings.
Right.
It's good damage.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's the end of my turn.
All right. Ghost, you're up. Oh, sorry. Ghost and Molokov, you're up.
Yeah. First off, I still have True Sight. Do I pick up on anything?
You sure do. That's 120 feet,
Nearest
isn't it?
120 feet. Yeah, we're not quite high enough to be at the platform yet, but I can see up to just past the Dream Eaters. Yeah.
I just want to see where from your exact location.
Yeah.
I've sent you a message, Michael.
Oh. Oh. Wait, on Discord?
No, on Facebook.
Nope. There we are.
As you see in between the Dream Eaters, this long, elongated creature coiled up and breathing softly. And you see almost that there's a thin connection to each of the dragon shards that are around it.
So I guess in doing everything sort of all at once, Puck moving, I'll look to Molokov and just say, she's there.
I just sent you
We
another
can
one as
stop
well.
them. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that's what in detail what you see. I will hold off the description for when, if she becomes visible. But yeah, you turn the true sight lens there, and you see this creature huge, just laying there, and it looks worn, it looks scarred, it looks almost like it is being dominated mentally. It's not okay. It's not just having a snooze. It's weak. But that's still the start of Yugo's turn.
Yeah. She's there. We can stop him. I've got Hera. You fight strong. What do I want to do? Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, Ghost is just feeling a bit pissed off, and he wants to eliminate this guy. I'll turn to Hera and say, stick close and show them what real nightmares are all about. I bite into the finger with the ring on it, and my hand, my eyes, the top of my head all flash this bright red, and like part of my aura and energy just slaps, washes through Hera. I'm casting Warding Bond.
Nice. And what does that do?
While Hera remains within 60 feet of me, she gains +1 to your AC and saving throws and have resistance to all damage. Each time you take damage, I take the same amount.
Nice. As you kind of wash this red over you and this energy pushes out to Hera, you see Hera turn back at you, and almost as a flash, almost as a hallucination, and then it's gone, a gold triangular mask fits onto Hera before it washes into her. Hera, you don't see this, just Ghost. Very resemblant of the figure you saw in your adventure.
That
The
catches
dream.
me for a second, but I
Yeah.
smile. And just gonna go with we'll get Envy to run on up, right up next to Puck. Either at your heels or right. Can we go right next to you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just in behind Puck. And I myself will move into a sort of just move forward a couple of feet, sort of
Sure.
taking on a like, all right, let's go. And looking for Molokov to do whatever Molokov do. I could have held back on moving Envy if you want to do things first. I forget that we're moving in the same initiative.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I will just move forward. This probably can only just get behind Envy anyway.
What are your measures?
So I will.
Yeah.
If someone can throw me in there. And as I'm going, I'll sort of just launch my shield twice. Doing the old return and throw at the guy to the east.
This guy up here?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
So that'll be a dirty 20 to hit
That'll hit.
and a 22 to hit.
2 hits, go for damage.
6 for the shield. So that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good hit. Bang, bang! It puts him off balance and kind of scampers back up onto the rock.
I think that's all.
That's all she wrote. Cool, so that's Ghost and Molokov all done. Love it.
Yeah.
The shadowy forms at the top of the platform almost turn their attention down and start moving in your direction. 50 foot, I don't mind.
Oh.
As they almost move in and out of existence as they come towards you. And I reckon they're going to go... for a shriek. They're going to shriek at... No, it is an attack roll. Let's go for Puck. So that's going to be... 16, a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
19 will hit. That is 12 psychic damage. As you...
I'm going to uncanny dodge that.
Very nice.
Sorry, I was muted. The first attack that comes in towards Puck, Envy will use a reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Essentially, we'll shoulder nudge.
Yep.
Shoulder check Puck a little bit just to get him
Okay.
to step slightly out of the way.
That's lower. That's a 15 to hit.
That'll miss.
Sure. It's almost like Envy nudges you to this thing is coming in, and you just quickly block your ears, and so the shriek doesn't quite take hold. That is a miss from it. The other one is out of range, so we're going to go down to Hera.
Okay. Okay. I will run up next to Ghost. Seem to stick by him, so it sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, I think I'm just going to probably still got me wand at the ready, and I'll just sort of flick out and cast a big green sort of like beam of energy at this guy over here. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness at him.
Oh, very nice. He has lost hit points if that matters. Oh no, that's told
don't
dead.
think that's told the dead. Oh, that kind of was cocked, and it wasn't. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hit. So. It's 12 points of poison damage.
Nice. The ray of sickness hits him, and it kind of like struggles to pull itself up this time, but it reaches down to its dagger. It's on its last legs.
That will probably be all I got though. I suppose I'll use. No, I'll just stay next to Ghost.
All right. As it does, it kind of like reaches down and snarls and pulls out its dagger, and it's going to throw 2 daggers at you, Hera. We've got a 19 and a 21.
With that +1 bonus to my AC, they'll both still hit.
Nice.
I will, however, use my reaction
Yep.
to cast Silvery Barbs on the first dagger that comes flying here as well.
Goddamn silvery barbs.
Goddamn Silvery Barbs.
That's a 6.
Aha, only one will hit.
Nice. Do you have
and
something that
because
happens? Yeah.
I do. I have to roll a dice. Roll one of my hit dice, which is a D8. Yeah. Which is an odd number. One random creature within 30 feet of me.
That's a lot of creatures.
There's a lot of creatures. I'm sorry if... Nice. This is one of my teammates. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D6 minus 5. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. The Draconian takes 5 points of force damage.
Nice. Takes force damage, but it does yeet out a dagger towards Hera, which is going to result in, what is it, 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing.
Halved.
But I have
Resistance, so 3.
And I take 3.
Nice.
Nice. Cool.
Nice.
You also get advantage on one roll within the next minute. Fuck it. You know what? Actually, I'll send that up to Puck. Because he's within range.
Nice. Remembering sneak attack occurs when advantage is implied. This one here will yank out the bolt from its wing and throw 2 daggers at Puck. What do we got? We got a +5, so that is a 21 and a 21. Both 16s on the dice.
Only one of those 21s will hit. No,
And-
yeah, they're both.
Yeah.
But I will uncanny dodge the first one.
First one, cool. So just one of them hits.
Oh, no, it still hits. It still hits. They both hit.
Okay, so I'll still do
It's
damage.
just a damage thing.
Oh, yeah,
I just,
sure.
just do half damage.
So that's a total of 12
I need,
points.
I need them separate so I can do the half on one of them.
So it is, it's 6 and 6. So
Okay, cool.
6 and 3, so 9 points total.
Cool.
As the daggers come in, and then these guys. Yeah. These two are both going to go for envy.
Ooh.
So we've got a 14, a 3,
Miss.
an 11, and a 16.
16 will hit.
Nice. Six, 7, 8, 9 points of piercing.
Okay.
And as these daggers are flying down the cavern, you see LaFons do a bit of a jog over to this shard here, and he reaches up and he just punches it. And as he does, you see energy arc from around his hand into the shard, and it starts arcing. For the rest of you, see that an arc goes to the center of the platform. The Ghost, you see this arc scar across the back of the creature here, as he activates the first one, and you see little tiny sparks start happening around the archway.
Jeez.
Top of the round on initiative 20. Can I get everyone to roll a d20, please? Uh,
19.
Yep.
14.
14. Hera.
5.
Malakov.
15.
15. Hera, unfortunately, you got the lowest roll there. So can I get you to make a charisma saving throw, please?
This was saving.
The most charismatic of the group.
Yes.
Old Rizzler.
Yeah, +1 to this.
I did a cool because I get plus nothing from my personal attributes. So that'll be a total of 11.
11. As this magic energy arches into the middle of the room, it's almost like the room instinctively responds to it. Ghost, you see the creature instinctively respond, but it seems to have been doing an effect that is it's unconscious that it's doing. The room almost gives a hum around it, and everyone just sees Hera's neck snap back as she is banished into dream. Her eyes roll and her body stays, but you are stunned.
Look, time for a nap, Hera.
not ideal.
Little cat.
Yes, that's all I'll tell you about that.
Oh,
Hera, on your turn, we will do something. But
I'll delve into that.
you see Hera's eyes roll back, and she just kind of like lifeless body there. She doesn't even fall to the ground. It's almost like she has been ripped into another dimension, but her body has been left behind. So, top of the round after the lair action. Puck, you're up.
Shit. Is that beam still there? That lightning?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
All right, cool. Puck is just like, all right, we've just got to go. So he's going to use his stupid amount of movement to get up to there. Now I can do that in all of my movement, but it depends, Reese, whether or not I'm allowed to use my object use anyway. Maybe I won't stand in the lightning just in case. I might. Just
It's arcing over, so you can move under
cool.
it as you see fit.
Yeah. All right. Well, then Puck's just like, we've got to get that guy, and he's just going to absolutely leg it. So that's movement, action to dash, and bonus action to cunning action dash.
Sure.
So he's just legging it to get up to this guy.
Yep. As you pass between the Dream Eaters, you don't get close enough for an opportunity attack, but they almost kind of like try to turn into you, but you sprint through them and get up to this top platform here as you pretty much see exactly what you see here. And LaFons does notice you arriving as he turns around and just grins. Welcome. Anything else?
He's staring into the mask,
Sure.
and Puck is just like, enjoy your final moments.
Ghost and Molokov. You see Puck. Gun it.
He's just gone.
But meanwhile, back down this end of the combat.
Yeah, we just saw a flash of light and Hera get knocked into another fucking reality. So that seemed to come from
The cave. The
okay.
Okay, the cave, but this dragon shard being on has allowed this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shards, I guess.
So just for
first.
reference as well, these dragon shards have been placed on top of these totems or these poles. It is a dragon shard, like it looks like it has been put there.
And how high up are they? Like how high are
10
these
feet.
totems? I really wish.
Let me just do some measurements.
Bring out the tape measure. It's fun.
85.
Hey, Molokov,
Yes.
do you want to help Puck?
Yes. I'd like to help any of us at this point.
I mean, I can get you there,
You can.
like, right now.
That's cool. Tell me how.
Excuse you?
It would leave me and Hera down here. I have a thing that I can do where if you're willing, you can move 90 feet very quickly.
Oh.
I'm almost thinking. Oh, I just don't know if he would leave Hera, and I don't.
No, that's. There's like an intense
don't-
look
I-
between
I
us
think-
as we're discussing all of this with our eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost. You take that as you go. If one of us can zip up there, you zip up there. Leave me with at least Envy still down here.
And
And I can hopefully keep.
Yeah, Dale. That's exactly what Hera's doing.
If I do that, Hera no longer has the warding bond. Oh, decisions.
I think. I think do it. I think go. I think we got to shut these fucking crystals down.
Shit.
Go. I'll look after her.
Shit. And Ghost like curls up as he screams and just rips these two pins on his shoulders, and this absolute like torrent of almost jet-like red energy blasts off the back of his shoulders. And I cast Vortex Warp on myself.
Oh, cool. Kaldur took that just as we were leveling up. Because of his like gravity magic.
Yeah. Twisting space, but for Ghost it's providing such intense arcane acceleration that you just slip through the time stream momentarily. It just seems like he phases like in a red flash,
Nice.
all the way up to the platform.
Okay. You just zip up there. Yeah. Breaking through whatever reality this might be and appearing on the other side.
And I just call out, Puck! Here! Give it! Puck, the bag! And that's my turn.
Okay.
Envy has a thing, but I can do that while Molokov does
Sure.
Molokov.
So Malko, take your turn.
Cool. I think Molokov gonna look at here and then look back at all these things around us. I'm gonna keep probably marching past where Envy is there. Oop. Five. In that case, 6. Sort of as he goes, just almost banging his shield, just trying to get the attention of all of these. And then he's gonna. Is it like a void between us, or is where these guys are up on the platforms, or is it just like more water?
Oh no, this is a drop.
Okay.
This cavern just
cool.
goes down. Like these rocks are floating.
Lovely. Then I'm going to pull out my javelin attached to a chain from my backpack and launch it at this guy to the east. I'm going to try and thorn with him.
Let's go.
Yep. Because if it hits, it's going to drag him 10 feet towards me, which is hopefully going to be enough.
Love it.
Which is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. So he's going to take 2 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And be pulled 10 feet towards me.
Nice. As the javelin spears through his neck, you drag his lifeless body 10 feet towards you. He had one. Sorry,
Lovely.
he did have 2 hit points left.
Lovely.
Which way would you have
sort of pulled back? Sorry.
Would you have pointed Envy off to Hera or just charged forward?
No, I'm almost trying to draw the attention away from Hera. Is the idea? I think.
Gotcha.
All right, in that case, Envy's right with you. Taking the dodge action.
Sure. Okay. Is that you done, Molokov?
Yeah, I don't have anything fun to do with my bonus action, so yep, that'll be it.
Can you roll me an intimidation check, please?
Absolutely. You gonna let me do the strength-based intimidator
I
thing?
think so. I definitely think so.
So in that case, it'll be, I guess, just +4 because I'm not in any way proficient. So 14.
Copy that. As you're banging your shield, and Envy comes up next to you as well, the Dream Eaters turn their attention around, and this one is going to come in front of you and attempt to...
Eat my dreams.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Right, it's going to do its shriek first as it comes up, and you see this shadow emerge in front of you, and you almost start getting glimpses of different places you've been and stuff, as it seems to almost be trying to read your eyes, and it gives off a shriek to start with. And that is a 17 to hit.
17 will miss.
17 will miss. So it shrieks out and doesn't quite take hold. It's then going to use its bonus action, Engulfing Nightmare. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Cool, love it.
Ain't nothing I can do about that.
Wisdom's +2, thanks to a cloak. Natural 20.
You're kidding me.
Cool.
Natural 20. Yeah, cool. As it like opens its mouth up, you see flashes of another tabaxi and a street in Shan, and you kind of just wave it off, and it kind of almost gets pushes back by your will not to acknowledge that this thing is real. Unfortunately, you're not immune to it. It's not one of those effects, but that'll end its turn. And the intimidation wasn't quite enough to stop this one going up to Ghost. And it will attempt the same thing, a shriek to begin with. 12 plus... There's an 18 to hit. You're on mute. Or you will be soon.
I'm wondering how bad that's going to be. Oh. Yeah, I don't like it. I'll smash the panic button on my left plate, and this sort of Technicolor hexagon shield pattern, very similar to Molokov's, but slightly different in its activation, appears. I'll raise my AC by 5, and that will miss.
Nice. So it doesn't shriek, but it does go in for the Engulfing Nightmare, and that's a wisdom save.
That is a natural 19 on the dice for 20.
Nice. As it opens up its maw, you see flashes of the war, almost like explosions, but no, it can't be. And you cover yourself with your shield and just avert your eyes. It does not engulf you, but you guys just wait. Hera, you're up. So, oh yeah, no, you're pushing up. You're somewhere else.
No, I'm not.
Your eyes flash, Hera, and you feel the grit under like your paws and stuff, and you kind of look around as you stand in an endless desert. What would you like to do?
Doing here. Yeah, endless, nothing, any
You look around-
directions.
you look around, nothing. You can kind of see.
We. Okay. Think. I'm going to.
Two mountains appear.
Oh, so that's how it works. I believe. Or was it something that I read through in the book? I can't remember. I think it might have been. I'm going to. Yeah, I think it's from the book. I'm going to start rifling. I'm going to check all of my things on me.
Yep.
It looks like I'm all here. Sort of make the connection that maybe this is where I am. Recognize a little bit of that, and I'm just going to start rummaging and looking through the book that had the spell to go in and out of the dream world. And I'm going
Okay.
to start looking for the spell to get me out.
Sure. As you start rifling through your bag, you hear the roll of thunder. And you look at the sky and you see tiny little arcs skittering across. And the final thing you notice before we move on, you see almost a bulge under the sand moving in the distance. You keep rummaging. That ends your turn. It brings us to the assassins. You definitely intimidated them enough, so you've got 6 daggers coming at you, Molokov.
One of them is a disadvantage.
Sure, I'll do the disadvantage one first.
Yeah. Thanks, Envy.
I don't think that's enough.
You're looking to beat 20.
Oh, sure, that's definitely not enough then. That's one of them, and then on to... Well, one's a nat 20.
Well, that'll do.
12, 6, and 8. This one, yeah, no. So the nat 20 hits. So that'll be 12. That'll be 19 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And then we move to LaFons, who has some friends. You
set the golem meme there.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have any friends.
Nasty.
You.
Oh yeah, I reckon I could use one of those. He is going to look at the two that are here, notice off into the distance that Ghost is being tormented by this nightmare thing, and look at Puck as he just grins and goes, "A thorn in my side. Well, and play a bit of cat and mouse." And he takes a deep breath in, and he'll dimension door himself over here and punch on this lightning dragon shard. Live. Yes, punch on. As the second lightning arc starts arcing around something, it's not quite hitting the ground, Puck, you notice, around here. But that brings us to top of initiative, and I need everyone to roll me a d20, please.
No.
Including you, Hera.
Ooh. It's a 16.
You have that advantage roll still if and when you want it or need it.
Yep. Yep.
Hera? Oh no. Oh no. Molokov?
was about to experience
Huh?
10.
10. And Ghost?
deception.
I'm thinking I'm going to use my Vargir advantage if it can be used for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. It's not better. 15.
That's fine. Hera got a 3. As you feel the pulse happen again, and Hera, while you're rummaging through your bags, you feel like a boom, a low, like, bass drop in the desert. And as you do, you start to see almost like a mirage on the horizon, and it looks like a stone arch. The lightning continues to crackle through the sky, and whatever this bulge under the sand is, the long don't know what you'd call it, but it looks like something's moving under the sand, almost turns and starts heading towards that arch. But we'll come back to you. You are stunned for another round. Puck.
Yes, that is me. Puck is going to move 30 feet.
Yep.
And given what I know about dragon shards,
Yep.
they are not super stable, especially while powered and stuff.
Correct.
I would like to try and shoot the dragon shard right behind this motherfucker.
Sure. It does have an AC and it does have hit points, so go ahead.
Great. I'm going to use my advantage from Ghost.
Yep.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, here we go.
All right. I don't think I can use sneak attack on this because it's not a person.
Yeah,
it's not a
I'll say
creature.
do your natural 20 damage, but
Yeah, so that would be with the crossbow. That is 12 plus 1 more d6. 12 plus 15 points of piercing.
15. Yep. So yeah, as your bolt hits into it, you see lightning start to encircle it, and it kind of gives a bit of a shudder, but it looks like these ones are a bit more robust.
Okay.
That's definitely a good hit though on it.
Mm-hmm.
LaFon's definitely looks worried at that as well. He takes him off guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, bonus action, shoot it again. It's not a 20, but it's an 18 on the die, so it's like a 27.
27? Oh yeah, definitely.
And that is 10 points of piercing.
Nice. Second bolt goes in, and you see cracks start to line the shard. It looks very unstable.
Cool. I think that's really all I can do.
Good thinking.
So I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Ghost and Molokov.
I took a big hit, so I'm going to have a very boring turn.
That's all right.
No such thing as boring in this place.
Wow.
I've got a straight shot at, even though I had the true sight, I have the true sight, I can still see Puck and LaFons in this interaction they're having, can't I?
Yes.
Puck still has the antidote, but I can see what he's doing. There's a terrifying creature in front of me.
Thanks for letting us know.
Just have a nap.
Just have a nap.
Makes everything.
Yeah, come hang out with me in the desert, mate. There's a rave going on.
Yeah.
Little mirage. Fucking.
I think I'm gonna turn my back to the Dream Eater.
I should also specify here, it's not like miles away. Like, this thing is appearing close to you.
Um, I'll turn my back to the Dream Eater, close my eyes for a second, reach into the pouch with the, the beads of force,
Oh.
and open my eyes and throw a bead of force directly at the Fonz,
Oh.
aiming slightly behind him so that it hits the Dragon Shard as well.
You can reach it, 45?
It's a 60-foot range.
You fucking bet it is. Is that an attack roll?
No, it's a saving throw.
Oh, thank goodness. What's the save throw?
It is for the Fonz. Dexterity save.
Okay.
15.
The 14.
Oh,
With a-
shit.
Plus 4 to dex. You throw the bead of force. Swoop, and the Fonz, looking up at this arching dragon shard, doesn't catch it in time before this bead of force encapsulates him. Go for damage first.
It's not bad. 13 points of force damage.
And the bead encapsulates both him and the dragon shard. As it does, the lightning arc circles itself inside the dragon shard. It doesn't seem to hurt him, but the energy inside is encapsulating around him. As we now have a man in a bubble.
We love that.
Some of us do. And he does not look happy.
I don't imagine so.
Now, quickly remember me the wording on Beta Force for spells. I know you can't cast outside, but can he cast on himself inside the ball?
Creatures. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's wall, moving the sphere, blah blah blah. At half their speed. Only breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall. No other attack or effect can.
Effect. Okay.
So by that logic, yep, if it doesn't leave the walls of the sphere, it'd be fine.
Yep. My thinking was on Dimension Door.
Think you're gonna have to make a call on that one.
Yeah. Let me think. It's not his turn just yet.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jed. The Fonz and the Dragon Shard are in a beat of force.
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, nice.
And-
All good.
There's gonna be a moment of like, oh, that worked out really well, and then the chill down the back of my neck as I remember what's behind
As the
me. and-
shadow kind of, yeah, starts coming in.
That's my action. Bonus action. Envy's got a comp, I guess. Have a nip at a Dream
Yeah,
Eater.
I was gonna say, I've moved around the other side to give us flanking with.
Oh, sure. Nice.
Nice.
Um,
Right. It's not great. It's a 13. 13? It's a plus 7. So 13 or 15. It is 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Cool. For 6 points of force damage.
Very nice. As Envy kind of like rounds up and does a chomp into this thing, it kind of almost materializes a little bit, and she does take the damage, signaling to you all that these things are kind of here, and can take damage. As scary as they might be. But Molokov.
Oh, Molokov again pulls a crank, adds some more temp HP, I was gonna cure wounds myself, but I think I'm gonna keep soldiering on. I'm gonna hit this guy twice.
Go for it.
Best defense is a good offense, right? Says the guy who built his life around his armor. Yeah, 2 swings.
Sure.
First one will be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
The second one will be a 24 to hit.
Both hit. Go for damage.
It's in reach. So 14 points of thunder damage.
Very nice.
And
I don't know whether he's thinking or he's frozen.
I think that's a
Sit
little
there,
bit
he can
frozen.
sit that still.
Is Boba going to come rescue us?
Baby, you want to say hi? You gonna
Yes.
rescue us?
Yes, please.
What are you going to do on your turn, buddy?
He will woof.
Can you get him to roll so he can roll some natural 20s, please?
I can try. Hang on. Ready, baby? Sit. Ready? Catch. Good boy. Nah, it's only 11.
He doesn't eat the
That's-
dice?
Slightly better
No, he
than
spits
average.
it out. He catches it because he's been trained to.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just
I
spits it
think
out.
Ian-
It's not food.
Ian finished his turn.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he messaged the chat.
I see.
Tablet died.
Classic.
Oh, I see.
That's for turn. Alright, that brings us to, well, the Dream Eaters themselves. So we'll start with Ghost then.
Yeah, why not?
It is going to go for a Shriek.
There it is.
Ooh, not a great roll at all. That's 5 for a total of 13.
Thank fuck for that. That misses.
Cool. He is then going to go for the Engulfing Nightmare, which is a Wisdom save.
Gotta fail one of these at some point. Oh, and it might be today. That's an 11.
That is an 11. Okay. So as it opens its maw and starts to surround you, you start hearing the almost like that shell shock sound of go man, go 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 go. You go, no, that's not real, but it feels real. You can feel the hot wind on your skin as this nightmare starts to surround you. First of all, you're going to take 10 psychic damage. You are restrained and blinded as it moves into your space. It can only have one engulfed at a time. An engulfed target escapes on its, at the start of your turn. You can make a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
And a creature within 15 feet of the Dream Eater can use its action to attempt to free an engulfed target. Doing so requires the creature to make an action to do a charisma persuasion check on you to convince you it's not real.
Cool.
I think worth noting rather than people not knowing it and not having to figure it out kind of thing. So
That's a really cool effect, Reese.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
But if you're still in it, then consequential turns are going to be pretty nightmare fuel.
I bet.
The other one is going to try and do the same thing on Molokov. I believe his AC is 20. So he's going to go for a Shriek. And miss.
He does have a yeah.
It was a pretty low number anyway. And then it will try and engulf him as well. I'll wait for him to come back for a
Ian, make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. He's not even, his tablet died.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil.
There he is.
Howdy, howdy.
Yo, sorry.
All good.
Had to do the phone for the minute. Are we okay? Michael's
uh,
face. Okay.
I've been engulfed.
Oh, cool.
Finally failed one of those, and you're also getting engulfed. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Love it. Awesome. Wisdom save.
Yes, please.
That's a 13.
Oh no.
Nah.
So, as the moor comes out around you, Molokov, you start seeing the visions of your friend in the streets and running, and almost you can hear House Kenneth enclosing around you, ready to take you apart and investigate your arm and whatever else they deem fit. You are engulfed in a nightmare, so you take 10 psychic damage. You are restrained and blinded.
Cool.
And at the start of your turn, you can do a wisdom save to try and get out, or another creature can attempt to persuade you that the nightmare is not real.
Okay. So you say restrained and
Blinded.
blinded. Understood. Cool.
So yes, his
That's
That's
fine.
right.
I'm gonna keep trying to sort out my thing.
sure. All right, that brings us to Hera.
I don't suppose Envy got an opportunity attack as it moved into his space. Okay, cool. We'll just take advantage of that while we can. Would that have been flanking? No.
No.
No. Situations and the rest of it. Natural 20.
Oh, here we go. Pump that damage.
Yes, Envy. And an 8 on the dice, so 8, 16, 19 points of force damage.
Good hit. It definitely looks hurt. Okay, Kira. You see the sands all starting to come towards this archway that's starting to arc around itself. In the distance, the bulge under the sand is moving towards it. And then you realize that standing maybe 30 feet away from the arch is a silhouette. A very familiar silhouette that you had seen the night before.
Ooh. Okay.
And it seems to be looking at the arch, waiting.
Yep, I'm just gonna start beelining it towards that archway.
Sure.
Just full sprinting towards him in the archway. I assume he's between me and the archway, but facing the archway, sort of thing.
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to start running as almost as stealthily as I can, a little bit, knowing that I'm on sand, and then sort of just taking into account I know how to move with soft feet, but I know that's possibly another ticket back to where I should be, so I'm going to just be absolutely beelining it towards. It'd be a couple.
I reckon if you
Moved.
absolutely sprinted, you could get there.
Okay, well, because I do not necessarily want to get his attention, so I might not be sprinting, but I'll be running, and in that case, knowing that the worlds sort of correspond to each other a little bit, I'm just going to, as I'm sort of running up, I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out a little vial, pop the top off of it, and take a little swig as the sort of greenish sort of energy. And I'm going to cast False Life on myself.
Nice.
Just to get some of my hit points back. Yeah, fuck. temporary hit points. Sweet. So I will get 10 temp HP.
Oh, very nice.
Knowing that this guy might not be as cooperative as we might need him to be. But yeah, I'm just going to be trying to take in as much information about that structure as well of the gate.
Sure.
Just like to keeping as much note of it as possible. It still looks like it's off, obviously, but
So
something is happening, and there seems to be.
yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Oh, 19.
19. As you start running up to this thing, you get closer and closer to the silhouette, and you can see from the back the long black hair, the almost cape but cloak at the same time. It looks very almost regal, but in a dark elf kind of manner, think like Drukari from Warhammer. Very spiked shoulders and stuff. And as you get close, you can see its hands moving, and as it kind of moves from side to side, you notice that big whatever's under the sand following that. You can't see the front of his face at the moment, but you imagine that he is concentrating on something. And as you get close to the gate, it's almost like it's materializing itself in front of him.
Concentrating. Do I break this concentration? I suppose I've already done an action to cast that spell. Diddly diddly diddly.
You're getting close enough now that you reckon on your next turn you can get to the gate, or so you're approaching pretty much behind him now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to.
You're muted, Bunkle.
I'm gonna.
Just biting my nails off.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to get his attention, but now maybe I do. Yeah, just running up behind him, just going to shout out, Emperor!
What are you shouting out?
Emperor.
Interesting. I'm gonna leave the turn there.
Yep, cool.
As you shout out. That brings us to the assassins' turns. They've got some good pickings at the moment. They're going to go 3 shots. Oh, Michael's not here. At Envy, I think. Where are my d20s? Yeah. I think Envy's a 15 AC. 15 AC for Envy. Oh, not good on those ones. That's better. Dirty 20, a 17, and a 7. So 2 shots land. These are daggers all coming at Envy. That is 14 points of piercing damage.
Still up, but
Still up.
heavily sparking. Couple of armor plates missing.
Sure. As these 3 are just launching their daggers into it. That brings us to LaFon's turn, who's in a bubble. Ugh. Gross. He can move it, can't he? Half his movement?
Half his movement, yeah.
Now, if he moves, he's gonna be trying to pressing up against this thing. If he moves, is that going to take the dragon shard with him? Because it can't pass through it, can it? And the dragon shard is in the bubble.
Yeah. I mean, I had originally thrown it at him thinking I'd get some force damage off on the dragon shard.
Oh, I see.
But this is all DM's ruling. You've put it in the dragon. You've put the dragon shard in the bubble. Now you get to decide what happens when he tries to push.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll him an intelligence check.
All right.
Okay, a natural 20 will do it. Yeah, he will not dislodge this dragon shard. So he will kind of like look around, and then take a breath and just almost like Khan in Star Trek, just stare through the bubble at you lot, waiting patiently. Now it's a minute this lasts for, isn't it?
There's.
So this is 1 6-second round down. 1 out of 10.
Yep. I'll keep knocking them down.
Okay. That's annoying because that's taken that offline. Puck, you're up.
Cool. Seeing that Puck won't be able to interact with the Fons, I'm going to spin around and see this thing that is currently attacking Ghost.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And he's going to move down there. Now, he's engulfed. Will I get flanking?
Not flanking, no.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm going to still get to do sneak attack. So I'm going to stab it with my rapier.
Yep.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 would definitely hit.
All right. So damage. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, hi, Bobby. You're a sad boy because you can hear a car's pulled up. That is 16, 21 plus 20. That's 26 points of piercing.
Big hit.
And I will use Whales from the Grave to hit this guy for 2d6.
Oh, nice, yep.
That is 9 points of necrotic.
Nice. Seems to deal a significant amount of damage to him.
And then I'm going to shoot with the hand crossbow the thing that's eating the dream eater thing.
Sure.
That's a natural 1, which I'll reroll because I am a lucky boy.
Look at boy.
That's 17 on the dice plus 9, so
oh yeah,
20.
That'll hit.
Cool. And then for damage, that is, hey, that's good. That is hands crossbow. 11 points of piercing.
Nice. You're taking quite a lot of chunks out of this thing.
You just spit him out.
What do you got in your mouth?
10.
What do you got in your mouth?
Yeah, that's my 10.
All right.
Drop
cool.
it.
Yeah. Go. Start of your turn. You can make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, let's see if I'm still at war or not. Natural 16 for 17.
DC of 16. So you hear these crossbow bolts and something's just not quite right, and you kind of just rip yourself out of it. You do push it out of its space, but you are now free of its engulfing nightmare. And you are able to take your turn. It's the start of your turn. You make that save.
It is. I'm right here. Plan B or plan C? It's safe to assume I'm like fairly close to a moon mother's head.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll run up to Puck and take the bagger holding off his shoulder, if you'll let me. Turn around, and you see me facing nothing. But I'm looking over a very hurt, dominated, suffering, ancient being. And I think to myself about the Dresco Foundation and what they've given us. I just think, don't fuck us now. And like every part of me like wishes out into whatever part of the universe, whatever's watching, of just like please let my faith have been in the right place. I'll plunge my hand into the bag and reach for.
All right. So, Ghost, you reach into the bag of holding, and you think to pull out the antidote, to pull out whatever you have been given to aid in this situation. And you reach in and you feel something cold and smooth. Reach in with the other hand, you pull out, and it is probably about this wide, this tall, quite large, a jet black dragon shard. And as you pull it out, it starts vibrating and humming. What would you like to do?
Boy. Takes me off. That catches me by surprise. My understanding of dragon shards is they store magic.
They do. Either spells or, yeah, magical entities. Sorry, not entities, like magical essence. You do know bigger dragon shards can hold higher level spells, and whatever that converts to in.
Yep.
This is probably of the same size as the ones that are surrounding you.
Yep. So I'll, again, it takes them by surprise, but just relying on, hoping so dearly that this group has placed their faith and trust in the right people. I'll channel that energy and release the spell, or the effect, into the Moon Mother.
Into the Moon Mother. Okay.
That was the point, right?
Yep. I'm going to need you to make an Arcana check, please.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
27.
Okay. Just got to read something real quick. I believe you.
I just had to take a photo of it. It's one of those moments.
Where'd it go? There.
I should have got my Box of Doom rolling thing ready.
Oh, yeah. Okay. As you with I'm gonna do a bit of a thing with a natural 20. You hold on to this and you reach out and touch the Moon Mother that you can see. And you get a wave overview that there is destructive energy stored in this thing. So I will allow with a natural 20 you to
Yes.
change your course of action. But with a natural 20 as well, you can tell that this thing is about to go off itself. So you can direct it now and use up whatever's inside it. or you can, I'm just saying, with a natural 20, you can use that hesitation to go no, and change the direction. Basically, inside you identify that you're about to cast Storm of Vengeance.
I know that spell. That's a druid spell, I think. Well, let me look that up real fast and I'll decide where to point it. Yeah, it's going somewhere else. Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck it. We just want more chaos.
But I will say, while you're reading that and you kind of hesitate in that moment, time almost slows down for you as you kind of just calm your mind. The reaction of this creature that you're about to inflict harm onto turns its head slowly. Sorry, it doesn't turn its head slowly, but kind of like reacts to you being there, and it drops its invisibility. So the rest of you will see a luminescent green lunar creature, scales that almost look like gemstones, appear in the middle of the map. As the Moon Mother lies beaten and broken. And I'll drop it into the chat as well.
Why would they do that? So I feel like this thing's going to go off like a bomb.
That's the that's the understanding you
put
get.
this energy somewhere.
It seems by pulling it into this plane, you have started some sort of countdown. Like it's unstable here.
Yeah. The archway is just an archway, right? It's not a.
At the moment,
it's not a portal yet.
Not yet.
I think Puck will see all of this happening. The shard comes out, starts to vibrate
Violently.
Ghost starts pulling it in. This beautiful, magnificent, yet incredibly harmed creature appears for all the vision, for all to see, and like a fraction of Ghost's aura suddenly appears, and the ethereal wings seem to fire out for a second. This bright red flash across his face. He just turns, screams, and tosses the dragon shard. Here.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of a distance. Give me a strength check.
Regular ass strength.
Yep.
Ability saves and senses. Plus nothing. 17.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, you yeet the dragon shard and it lands at the bottom of the steps here. As it does, it ching, 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 and it's still vibrating. Seems like it's gonna... You're not sure about the time.
Probably my action to do it.
Sure.
I don't know. I think the only thing Ghost could say in the moment is they lied to us. They lied to us!
Alright, shout that out. Molokov, give me a wisdom save.
That's a 14.
A 14? Unfortunately, that is not enough. So you will take 10
Right.
points of psychic damage.
Yeah, cool.
And continue to be engulfed, restrained, and blinded. You can still talk.
I was gonna say restrained and blinded, so I can still do some things, right?
You sure
I
can.
just can't move. Can I cast spells?
Restrained.
As long as they don't require.
You just see
Sight?
the target.
Yeah.
Well, since the target is me.
Yeah, like if it's a self spell, I would assume you'd be able to.
Yeah, disadvantage on dexterity. Yeah, you can cast a spell.
Lovely. And I think sort of almost as he's fighting this thing off, pulls out one of the capsules from his pocket and chucks it in his mouth. So I will cure wounds. I think it's second level at this point. Just gonna restore me 8 things, so 11 points of
Nice.
healing. And sort of again, just still in panic, pulls the last crank to use my last of the temp HP as well. Just keep on soaking up damage, hopefully.
Nice.
That's it.
That's it? Alright.
Thank you.
Dream Eaters. I reckon this one's going to go for the one that's stabbing it. Puck. An attack roll with a scream. Natural one. And then Engulfing Nightmare with a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom. Now, just out of interest,
Yep.
I have advantage on being frightened. Does that play into this?
It is not a frightening attack, but I'm going to say do the
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, I'm happy with whatever. Just so
Yeah.
just checking because.
I reckon go advantage.
All right.
Puck doesn't have nightmares. He is the nightmare.
Yeah. With his mask on, maybe. And so it was wisdom.
Yes.
That's an 18.
18 will succeed as you kind of just stare back at this thing. But the other one is going to... Now, what can it do whilst it's engulfed with you? It can't actually attack you.
I suppose Envy was still there
Yeah.
trying to protect Molokov, so
Yeah, go for it. Go for an attack.
might have
Or
just
if
done
you
a
want to
blind
do a
attack.
persuasion on Envy's behalf.
I was kind of thinking that like the chances are low, but I wonder. Envy's.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I guess it's up to me. I thought that would be kind of cool. So
Try to bark.
I think we'll try
Molotov out of
that.
there.
Yeah, Envy will like try and push through the semi-ethereal form, and its version of persuasion is literally to be like, "Hey, come back! It's not real," and we'll try and grab onto the mouth onto the front of Molokov's armor and literally pull him out of the nightmare.
Sure. So it needs to still be a persuasion check.
It does, yeah. We gotta go fucking well for this to work. That's an 18 on the dice with a -2 for a 16.
A 16 is what you need.
Holy shit!
The creature making the check, regardless of success or failure, will still take 10 points of psychic damage. So as it tries to persuade Molokov out, it kind of gets affected itself. But Molokov, you get ripped free.
So you see,
Envy take damage?
that's a really good point.
Possibly
Hold on. Immunities.
I'm also just loving the idea of this mechanical dog being what brings Molokov back to reality.
Yes.
Like coming into this mission.
She has an immunity to poison damage, but no, not psychic. So we'll take psychic damage, And basically, yeah, Ghost's mechanical canine friend pulls you out of a nightmare, and you can see that sort of the red glow behind her eyes that mimics what you've seen in Ghost, and it fades to black, and she collapses on the floor.
Oh no.
Oh no.
At least she's not dangling over a cliff this time.
As the power kind of goes down, I assume, yeah, your turn is the same kind of Molotov.
Yeah, I would have done exactly the same,
Yeah.
but that is lovely. That's almost thematic that it happened on the way out.
Yeah. Cool. Then that's the Dream Eater's turn's done. Hira, we flash over to the desert wasteland, and you see the arch in front of you arcing, and you can't quite see what's on the other side. It doesn't seem to be connected to anything as of yet. But you yell out, Emperor. And the form drops its hands and slowly turns to you. I'm going to send you something on Facebook. As you see this figure turn to you with curiosity in its eyes, its yellow eyes that were met in your dream the night before. And as it does, you feel the whatever it was moving beneath the sand almost come to a halt, as the concentration is not on that anymore. And looks at you, says, you've hear in your mind it, almost a raspy voice, like it hasn't spoken for centuries. And it says, again, you enter my prison. What would you like to do? I will say by this point as well, you whilst running and stuff, you have that scroll in your hand that you were looking for. Like, easy enough that you found it in your bag, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that in the back of my mind. I would sort of almost just put a hand almost probably down by my satchel, and the other hand I'll just sort of put out.
Oh, he's jumping to the dream space.
I'll
You're just stuttering a little bit.
stop moving towards it.
There you go. You're back.
Okay. Okay. I'll say I did not realize this was a prison as such. Who put you here?
That's what you're saying? He'll kind of like reflect and then go, the druids, they did not want our way of life. And as he says that, you see his arms almost start shifting themselves. You see his arms almost turn to tentacles as such. But soon, we will rightfully claim what is ours.
There is more than just you to come.
He lifts up his hands, and you see crawling out of the sand almost the form of shifters you've seen when they have nothing on them. As you look behind him, because you're kind of like standing side by side with him now, and thousands and thousands and thousands just start crawling out of the sand. You see in the background aberrations of monstrous creatures starting to like take form out of a mirage kind of area, and then the bulge lifts up as a purple scaled large worm is at the back of these, and he just looks you dead in the eyes and goes, "We shall claim what is ours."
Fuck.
Keep in mind that the time works differently in the dreamland, so this is why you get a bit of an elongated turn.
Yeah, but I'm still thinking about not the dream reality as well. Oh fuck. This is not. Oh, this is a dangerous game. Dangerous
Hera likes to play a dangerous game.
game. Yeah, but this is pushing fucking limits. I think seeing that many things start popping up. Oh. Yeah, it's too risky to stick around. No, I'm just going to look back to him. I don't know what you are, but I don't think now is your time. And I'm just going to take a step back and pull the scroll out and try and attempt to cast a spell on myself to exit the dream world.
With the ferocity of your thought, and you grab onto that, I feel like you are forcing yourself to wake up here. You go back and you almost feel the sand behind you, like you've fallen over, but it's like it's a wall behind you. And as you do, you go through it, and your eyes snap open at the bottom of the cave. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, Hera.
And almost cinematically, instinctively, everyone up on the platform sees, 3 grains of sand start falling out from the arch. But Hera, you've woken yourself up. I'm going to allow you to take a turn here.
The second I'm just going to shout as loud as I can, "Destroy the gate!" And I'm going to run. And I have taken several turns without moving in combat, so I have my feline agility back. So I'm going to run up to there. There's a big fucking dragon up there now. Oh, ooh. Shiny crystals. I'm going to cast a chill touch at that crystal there.
Oh, sure.
Next to the side of the gate.
Roll the hit.
Is that just working out ranges? Yep, that's the only one that's going to be far enough. Yep. Oh, nice. That's going to be a 20 something to hit, 26, I think.
That'll hit.
It's going to be 9 necrotic damage.
Nice.
I don't actually know if necrotic damage is going to do anything to it.
Hits into it, and the gem, this one hasn't activated yet, but you see it start to shatter and give off like an energy. Everyone else up there sees that energy happening at the same time. The only 2 that are on is one that's still connecting and arcing across the Moon Mother's back, and then the one that is stuck in the orb with Lafons. Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh yeah, I suppose that guy's up there. I would have been throwing things. No, I think I'll be. I think I'll be okay. I will. Yeah, no bonus action. I'll move to my next step.
What did Hera call out before? Destroy the what? I didn't quite
Gate.
catch it.
Gate.
Cool.
Cool. So with this Dragon Shard unstable at the moment as well, first we'll go for the Assassins, and they've got a new player on the field. They're going to go shots at Hera. All right, we've got a 10, an 18, and a 7.
The 18 will hit.
And that's 7 points of piercing. And then we've got a 13, a natural 1, and a 12.
None of those will hit.
Daggers flying all around you as you shout out. You see Molokov fighting this shadow of a thing next to you. But we'll go to Lafonza's turn as he's waiting patiently in this ball. He sees you throw the black dragon shard towards the gate, Ghost, and you see his eyes follow it as it ching ching ching. You see a chill touch whip up and hit the other dragon shard, and you see his eyes start to dart. And he kind of looks at this ball of force and presses against it to just make. You get the sense he's making sure nothing can pass through it before he. Give me an insight check, actually, Ghost.
Natural 19 for shit tons, I believe.
Easy. He's almost using his mind to figure out if he is safe.
Yep.
That'll be his turn, though. What was that, Dale? When he comes back. Otherwise, Puck, you're about to go.
I was getting a green. Oh, what'd you say, Dale?
What was that, Darway?
It might have been my computer just making noises.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Cool.
Puck, so a dragon that is under, like, it's not unconscious, but it is under a lot of pain, is in front of you. Shards are starting to go. Lafons is checking if he's safe within this ball, and there is a black dragon shard up by the gate. Hera's just called out. What would you like to do?
I'm going to try and kill the thing in front of me.
Oh, sure.
Make sure Ghost and I are both able to be free from being locked in combat. So I'm going to take a swing with the rapier.
Go for it.
That's 13 on the dice plus 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
And I will use... I think I will sneak attack it because I think it just gonna
needs to
I
die.
don't really have any other options, any other targets. All right, so that is 7, 12, 19 plus 6, so 25 points of piercing, or other.
25
Oh,
points
actually, no,
piercing.
sorry, 22. 22. I rolled one. Yeah, 22.
Nice. As you start cutting up this thing, it starts to disperse. It looks like it's
Oh, no,
barely.
it is 25. Sorry.
Oh, it is 25.
Sorry, it is 25.
Well, then how do you want to do this? That was a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, oh no, but yeah, sneak attack is 3d6, and that is what I rolled. I thought I rolled too many. Puck is like, there's a lot going on around him, and into this sort of shadowy form that is now looming up over him. All these distractions going on. It's sort of maybe a little bit distracted, and Puck just uses that moment to sort of just get in and just really get in and twist the rapier into its side.
Nice.
And yeah, just take it out.
Forming its own nightmare of its existence. You disperse of this thing, but there is no creature next to you now apart from the dragon of the moon.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to. Oh man, things are about to blow up. Ghost, I think we might need to get off this. And Puck is going to. Also, just, no, it doesn't matter. Puck's going to. Oh man. I think he's going to move up a little bit and shoot the crystal that Hera shot.
Sure.
That's a 27 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Go for damage.
That is 11 points of piercing.
Nice. As your bolt comes into it as well, this thing is completely unstable and it just shakes. It starts to crumble the totem that it's on. You think that we'll give it a round? It's gonna blow.
Yeah, he is trying to get out of dodge, and he's going to start sprinting down. And then up to you, DM. I like cinematically, I'm trying to grab Ghost with me to pull down.
Sure. You can
so-
opt for a failed grapple check to just get yanked.
I think I've just moved because I've only got enough movement to kind of get me just to be able to jump off the. Like I can get to the edge.
Yep.
And I will only be just jumping down.
For sure.
And then yeah, like I think cinematically, I'm kind of like grabbing Ghost and pulling him with me, but his turn is now anyway. So
sure. We'll wrap it into it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's me. And I'm just starting to drop down.
Yep. Cool.
To get away from whatever's going on up there.
Oh boy.
And Molokov, you're coming up now as well.
Yes. I think Ghost gives you a look of like recognition of like yeah, we're moving, but like wait, like go. And before he starts moving himself, he'll pull out the 3 bags of sleeping spores.
Oh, yep.
And place them in front of the Moon Mother head, or wherever she is, is sitting. And I'll just reach one hand out and just touch the tip of her more and cast Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. I like it. As you do...
And say...
Oh, you go.
Help us.
As you do that, you almost feel a coldness come over you as you see one of the nostrils inhale and the dust goes in, and then exhales, and the cave rumbles, and this dragon starts stretching and pulling itself up as Sanctuary starts overcoming it. Its scales glitter and glisten as it moves in the light. You catch LaFon's on the other end, looking at it, rising up, noticing that he has lost control of subduing this thing. And as it does, its wings start stretching out. And in your mind, Ghost, you hear a almost soothing voice. And it comes across as almost like wind tones moving left and right, but you understand it somehow. As it is speaking celestial to you. And in your head, you hear a translation of "Go. I will stop the crossover. Tell the people." It's something like I don't have it written down, but like it's the icon that keeps them going, not me. They don't need to know that I'm gone. And she rears up as you see lunar energy going up her sternum as she is about to do a hickey moonbeam somewhere, but it's not her turn yet.
And I go.
You catch up with Puck, and you both kind of grab onto each other as you yeet down. You can jump down to that level there.
I definitely don't stick that landing. I'll take 1 point of twisted ankle damage.
I'm sure Puck would have helped in some sort of way.
Yeah, that's why it's only 1.
Cool. So yeah, in your head you hear this thing of it's not me, it's the power and the people that keep them going. It's it's the protection I gave. Thank you. I will stop the crossover. These dreams are not for invading. That's probably one of the messages she gets across as well. Starts charging up. Malakov.
All right. Sort of seeing things constantly change. I see now that we're retreating, so.
There are still a few creatures around you, though.
There are still quite a few creatures.
Also, just a side note, what number are we up to, Ghost, on the countdown for the Force bubble? I believe it's 6. Oh, 2 rounds? I thought it was 3.
Yeah, no, we've only had 2 rounds.
Okay.
It'd be 3 at the end of the next
Okay.
end of this round.
I think I just have to keep. I think I just have to fight this thing in front of me and try and clear the way. Looks like the dragon is finishing the job that Hero was trying to start. So I will just take 2 swings at this fucking nightmare.
Yeah, go for it. AC of 15.
I got a 23 and a 15.
Go for it.
Sorry, both hit or one hit?
Both hit.
Love. 21 points of thunder damage.
Ooh. Still standing, very weak.
Cool. I'll see if there's something I want to do with my bonus action. Nope, none of those work. So cool. I'm just going to move around to the southern side of. Actually, no, probably I'm going to move between the nightmare and Hera.
Oh, sure, yeah, I can do that for you.
Cheers. And that'll probably be my turn.
Okay, that brings us to. I thought something was. Oh, it's the Dream Eater's turn. After you, Molokov. So, yeah, you're beating it down. It will come back at you with a scream. For a 16 to hit.
That will miss.
And it's gonna engulf.
Let's for funsies.
Yeah.
I will silvery barbs that, and I'll give Molokov the advantage.
Sure.
Oh, lovely.
I'll roll a hit
Love to hear
dice.
that.
Oops.
That makes it 17. One of them was a 3. Thanks
17.
Advantage.
The engulfing nightmare now, as it comes towards you, you can see holes in it. It's not getting the streets of Shan quite right. It's not getting the images quite right. And you're like, no, this is a creature coming at my mind, and you just keep fighting it. Hera, you see everyone jumping off the ledge of this thing, and you see the silhouette of the Moon Mother rearing itself up, almost Godzilla style, on 2 legs, as it I reckon even you probably picture some light is coming in from the ceiling, even though there's no hole in the roof here. Just the light of the moon is just starting to come down. What would you like to do?
Well, it looks like everyone, including the dragon, got the memo. So I will probably still be just looking towards that portal, looking towards the gate, knowing what's on the other side.
I reckon you would see now just the slight, and only probably your eyes catch it, just little drifts of sand blowing
Just
from somewhere.
Yeah, like the sand on the wind coming over the dune sort of thing. I need to. I will come over to this fucking dream eater, and I'm just going to reach out. Green necrotic energy glowing on my paws, and I'm go back to where your master is. I'm going to cast inflict wounds on
Ooh,
it.
yes.
For a 19 to hit.
19 definitely hits, yeah.
That's going to be 23
Ooh.
necrotic damage.
How do you want to do this on that one?
I will, sort of save that into it and just sort of pull all this necrotic energy as it just sort of crumples and falls in onto itself. And a lot of the green sort of is going to come back up to myself as well. And I'm going to use my Grim Harvest to regain some HP off of it.
Yes.
So twice the spell's level, so I will gain back 4 hit points.
Love it. As you take this nightmare fuel and fuel yourself with it, anything else you'd like to do?
No, I will sort of do that and just turn and look straight back towards the gate, staying where I am, not moving away.
Nice. As all of you are landing down on this platform, you hear the daggers flying past you. I'm going to go one roll for each person to straight. So we will go with Puck. 15.
No.
Ghosts. 18.
It's
7 points of piercing.
ouch.
Hera. 16.
Hits.
7 points of piercing. And Molokov. 19. Nice. Daggers. Some connecting as you see these things scaling the walls. Lafons tries to look around, can't do anything. So we go to the top of the round. As the Moon Mother arches up, you see lunar energy building up inside her, and she just opens her mouth, and a moonbeam blasts out, hits this black shard right in the center, and everything kind of the best sound known to man of the sonic bomb from Jango Fett's starship. Boom! As everything in the cave starts shaking, the energy flicks past you. You all kind of like feel it, almost heart-burning, as the cave starts to collapse. I'm going to say the moonbeam sticks on this black dragon shard, and it's pulsing out this energy as the cave starts to get destroyed. We will go out of initiative, but I would like to know, are you running or are you staying around to watch the fireworks? Rocks falling around. The big platform seems to tilt off axis.
I mean, I don't know what any everybody else is
Molokov's
doing.
absolutely ready for your call.
I'm not even looking at you. I am feet planted, eyes locked on the gate, waiting to see that crumble.
Sure, it's starting to crumble. It's starting to crumble. Everything in this cave is starting to crumble.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do.
Should we get
Fucking
back to
Lafanas.
the entrance?
We've got to get out. Yes.
Somewhere we can watch from. Stop anyone from getting out of this room. Puck's gonna use movement and grappling hook and stuff to just
go.
move down. Yeah.
I think almost realizing Hera's not going to do it on her own, I'm going to wrench Hera away
Okay,
and start making our way back out.
cool. So that's 3 moving. Ghost.
I'm moving. I'm a little further behind because I sort of stop on this platform and where am I? I need a mouse. I stop on this platform and my shroud of life or death opens up completely. Anyone who dares to look back would see that Ghost is bawling his eyes out, his tears streaming down his face, and he just looks back at the Fonz, the red aura in full flare, with nothing but like hate and fury in his eyes,
You
and then keeps running.
Yeah, you look back and he is looking directly down at you as well, through the shimmer of the beta force, before you see rocks start hitting it, and then another pulse of this thing sends that orb flying off into the darkness. It's just pulsing now. As you all run towards the entrance, you don't stick around to... You can just hear it in the back of your minds, the psychic scream that is emanating from this black shard. So you take no damage from that. But as you reach the entrance, you see the cracks starting to form throughout the cavern. As the main platform just crumbles and goes, you see the Moon Mother falling into the black abyss, the portal collapsing in on itself, and then the whole cave just starts, rubble and boulders start falling down.
Yep, going as fast as our little feet will take us.
All right. As you start running, and running away from whatever this collapse is behind you, I'm going to need a series of dexterity saving throws. Saving? No, dexterity checks. As the rocks start coming down around you.
Yep.
Just dex checks, not saving throws.
Dex checks at this stage.
Remember, we've got Molly to help us.
You mean Varga?
Again?
No, sorry, yeah, my bad.
Molly Mock?
What are the rolls?
21.
Oh, alright, then in that case, we get one in combat, one out of combat, right? Was that the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I use that advantage retroactively? Because I've seen the roll now.
As long as you haven't hit a result,
Yeah,
you should be okay.
yeah.
That's usually how that works.
Okay. Oh, the other one's a net 20.
Nice. As
Oh,
Varga,
seven.
Varga cries out, he's like, no, and he shoulder barges you and Ghost. Oh, sorry, what did you get, Ghost? 17?
I got 7.
7. He knocks you out of the way, Molokov. And Hera, what did you get?
That's 12.
12. As these boulders start coming down, Ghost, one clips you on the shoulder and wrenches it out of its socket as you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
But you pull yourself together and keep running. You all pass through the Myconid Sovereign's cave as you see that he is completely molded into the rocks, and little sprouts have started appearing where his body once was in a regenerative cycle. The sprouts all kind of move and scatter away as the cracks follow you through the cavern. Jumping across the ditch, I need athletics checks from everyone, please.
Athletics checks.
Yes, please.
Vargeir is going to come up behind Hera and you can see her stumble just before the gap and grab her by the back and then throw her across. I'm going to use the advantage from Vargeir.
Yep.
It's a little bit better.
Results?
It was
16.
the 2.
16. Hera?
That's a 13.
Ghost?
Got an 18.
And Markov?
23.
23. Easily, everyone leaps across this ditch and continues on. You see that the Myconids are used to earthly activity and will be able to survive and come up through them, but the cave fills with dust as it continues to collapse. The whole place is shaking now. You get back out to the crossroads and head towards the river, which you know is the exit to the mountain pass. Running down, the tunnel gets narrower and narrower and narrower as you clock one of the rooms off to the side with a gold glow. And you hear a screech as a tentacle falls down in the middle as the horde mimic is wrenching around trying to get out of the rocks falling on top of it. Popping out of the hole, you reach the river and see the light at the end of the tunnel as you all kind of jump in the water. It's the only way out. I need constitution checks from everyone.
Oh,
15.
15, nice.
Nat 20, 23.
And Hera looks like she got a nat 20 as well. Yeah.
Well, it was certainly natural, but it wasn't a 20.
Oh no. Oh no. Let's see if I can quickly find that's right, I'll search for it later. What was yours, Markov?
15.
15. And yours was a natural 1, Hera.
It sure was, yeah.
Alright. As you all jump in the water, you jump in here and you slip on one and crack your head on one of the rocks. Take 12 points of force damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you still up?
I'm up.
Okay.
We'll call it up. We'll call it up.
We'll call it up. Slipping and sliding around, you feel all the dust mixing in between it. You see that a couple of, loose shapeshifters are running off in different directions. They're getting crushed by rocks as the whole mountain shakes and rumbles before you all get spat out from the water onto the side. Sunlight meeting your eyes as you kind of take a glance back, and the top of the mountain just erupts with a beam of moonlight before settling down and debris falling around you. And I think that is where we'll end the session for today.